What is up, everybody? Hello, my name's Nick. I hope you're having the best day today. We're building another house in The Sims 4, and this one is in the world of Henford-on-Bagley, I believe. The world that came with Cottage living. You're gonna see it starts off as a red brick house, but very quickly I decided that I had to change it, even though I initially intended to build a red brick house. I couldn't do it in this world. It just didn't fit in at all. So I changed it to a really nice painted yellow color. There you go. So that's what I'm building today. I wanted to do something smaller that I could make really cozy and looked really relatable, like just something you would see and feel really familiar, at least if you're from like an American suburb. So that's what I was going for. It has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It's a bungalow style, and I built it for a family with an infant, at least. There are, like I said, 3 bedrooms. One is pretty small, but it's a great nursery. Then there's a guest room that could be a second primary suite, and the actual primary suite, which is just a little bit bigger. There's some walk-in closets. I tried to make it pretty realistic. There's not laundry in the build, which is something I usually would do, but that's okay. I love all of the different features of this house. There's this little shed kind of sunroom off the back. It has these special kind of windows that I don't think that's actually glass at all, so you would be able to get some fresh air, and it's a little like kind of screened in porch almost. That was kind of what I was going for with that. I don't think we have anything screened in porch exactly in the game. That'd be a fun thing to add. But if you want to download this house, you can. It is on the Sims 4 gallery under my user ID at @NickLastGame. I know they just updated the gallery, so if you have any issues finding it, let me know, and I will try my best to help you out. Because if you want to download this build, I would love for you to have it, so I'll work with you. There's no custom content in this build. It doesn't use that many packs because of how small it is. Definitely uses quite a few packs, but not as many as I would for like a really, really big house. But obviously, you don't need any of them. So if you don't have it, you can just replace the items with things that you do have, and the game will help you out with that. I say that every time, but I feel like that's just a really cool feature that can help you out a lot if you don't have every single pack like I do. I wanted to use some of the new book Nook kit, so you can see I'm using that bookshelf right there, and that was pretty cool. I use some of the new kits throughout the house. There's a couch from it as well, and I don't know if that sofa is. I don't think it is, or the single armchair. But the main sofa definitely is from the new kit, which I think it looks really comfy. We're working on the foyer. I am a particularly big fan of this hallway that goes off to the bedrooms and the bathrooms, because in a house this size, having a 1-tile hallway I think is extremely realistic, and in The Sims it can look really, really cramped if you have doors on both sides. In my opinion, if you do that in your houses, that's totally cool. I just kind of stay away from it because I think it just looks a little bit tight for me, and I would rather have a bit more space. But I was able to do it in this really unique way. At least I think it's unique. If you've seen it everywhere, sorry I'm late to the party, but I think it's really cool. It's a way to open up the hallway just a little bit, but still keeping most of it pretty narrow. So you'll see me decorate it in just a second. I'm filling out the kitchen. I changed the wallpaper at the last moment to add this tile in, and I think that was a nice kind of more modern fit than what I had before. I wasn't sure the direction I wanted to take the interior, but I wanted it to look not like a total deviation from the outside of the house, if you kind of understand what I mean. I wanted it to have a similar cozy, familiar nature to it. It's very beige, I guess. I hope that you're okay with that. You can totally go in and add fun new colors to it and repurpose the bedrooms if you don't want to have an infant, because that would be a lot of work in game for you. So if you change that bedroom entirely to be like an office or something, by all means, I would love to see it too. Send me a picture, please. We are almost at the end of this video. We have a little bit over a minute left, and we're going to get into the last few bedrooms of the house. But before we do that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are really cool. Thank you. Let me know if there's something that I can build for you specifically. If you have a family that needs a new house, comment it. We can work on something, and I would love to do that. I would love to do smaller builds, so if you want me to do something smaller for you, that would be preferred, but we'll see. I could spend some time on a bigger one. This is the guest room that I was talking about. I added that mirror, which I think totally opens up the space, and I like how the wood tones are different from the rest of the house. This is what I think is a primary suite. Doesn't really give typical primary suite, but works for me. Alright, there's some screenshots right after this. Thank you so much. I hope you have an incredible rest of your whatever time it is, day, afternoon. Bye, I'll see you in the next video.